So we've arrived at the end of summer and it's a lovely table. Not much is really going to happen at the end of summer. It's not like a big milestone. The main thing is that basically the melons are finishing. There's a sample of different types of melons that we've got here. So we've got some cantaloupes and some watermelons. We've got various different types of sort of cantaloupes and various different types of watermelons, but they all basically look a bit like that. And yeah, the Minnesota midgets actually, which are not on the table, have been the highlight, and we've eaten a lot of those. And the watermelons are my favourite, the champagne. So yeah, they've finished, and the beds are being replanted at the moment with spinach and lettuce and things like that. Of course, we've got loads and loads of apples. They're all sort of heading for the dehydrator, or most of those, because there's only so many apples we can eat fresh. And the keepers are still under the trees and will be for ages. We've done some swaps this week, so I don't normally grow white cabbages in summer, but we have plenty of red ones, so we swapped some whites for some reds. And I don't grow cauliflowers in summer either. I just don't have enough space, but again, I just did a few swaps of carrots. I've got lots and lots of carrots for some lovely little cauliflowers. Debbie's been making lots of vinegars. That's a raspberry vinegar, which is a particular favourite. We need to grow more raspberries next year. So I'll just quickly run you through the table so you get an idea of what's going on. And yeah, so these are the little pups off the red cabbages. As I always say, I like those more than I like the actual big red cabbages, but I don't mind big ones either. A few little courgettes there. Some lovely zephyr squashes there, which are sort of superior to courgettes, so we grow more of those. And lots of lovely carrots, little ones for salads and big ones for cooking. Loads and loads of peppers. And we'll basically have this sort of number of peppers now, certainly until the end of September, something like that. And then I start clearing the pepper beds and getting those replanted with winter crops. Onions and garlic and shallots and all that sort of thing from the store. Potatoes from the store. We've got loads of potatoes still in the ground, but we're eating from the store right now. Lots of different types of kale, and these great big sort of purpley kales, lovely for kale crisps. Beans, just kind of recovering the beans from a couple of weeks ago. We had a really bad storm, basically wiped out the beans, lost most of the leaves off the bean plants, but the young plants have really recovered and throwing out loads of beans now. The older plants have basically had it, but doesn't really matter because that's about the number of beans we get through in a week, and we don't freeze them. Loads and loads of beetroot, white ones, golden ones and red ones. We have beetroot all year round. Generally pick the sweet corn as we need it, so I haven't got much of that on the table, just that little bit that's left over from last night's meal. And yeah, most of the fruit we're just picking as we need it. We've got a few plums, got a few pears, got a few apples. Not much really, but lots to come. Cucumbers slowed down because the weather's cooled dramatically. You know, the nighttime temperatures now hovering about 10 degrees C. Cucumbers will tolerate it, but they don't like it. And so they've slowed down a bit, but still, that's enough cucumbers really for at least me and Debbie. And the kids might have a few less than they normally do. Celery, salad onions, and loads, a fridge full of tomatoes. I just haven't got room on the table, but nice mix of these. Red moon, I think I called those black moon last week or a couple of weeks ago. And these are crimson plum or Nagina. And oh yeah, some sugar snap peas. Most of those I'm just eating fresh off the allotment, but I picked enough to pop in the salads this week. And yeah, they're the salads. So I'm just about to make up these salads with the salad onions and the cucumbers, the tomatoes and the peas and all that sort of thing. So I'll just show you that. Yeah, it's a nice table, and it'll, as I say, pretty much carries on like this for another few weeks. But it'll gradually transition into the autumn crops and then the winter crops. But basically, we're still trying to fill this whole table with fruit and veg for as long as possible. Generally, we manage it pretty much every week of the year, just not quite as colourful. My name's Steve, this is the Outgrow channel. I'll see you soon.